Okay, welcome everybody. Today we're talking protein with registered dietitian and one of my good friends, Julie Lopez. Welcome, Julie.
Hi, everyone.
There's a lot of protein talk going on right now. It's everywhere I turn, so figured we would hop on with you for this month's 5 minutes with a dietitian. We only got 5 minutes, so let's get in here. How much protein do we actually need?
So funny you asked that because the new dietary guidelines for Americans came out and they're recommending about 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of your body weight. Not everyone knows how to figure out how to change your weight into kilograms. So to
Right.
figure that out, take your weight in pounds and then divide it by 2.2. This is a good example here. A person weighs about 150 pounds.
Okay.
If you convert their weight to kilograms, that's 68 kilograms. And then if the recommendation is about 1.2 grams per kilograms of body weight, their protein needs would be about 81.6 grams of protein per day. Protein recommendations can vary so greatly from person to person, and it's so personalized because it can vary on your age, activity level, body size, health status, fitness goals. This is my plug to work with a registered dietitian to really figure out how much you do need from day to day to maintain your
Okay.
health status or your health goals.
If anybody watching has questions, drop them in the comments below. We will do our best to get to everybody's questions as we're going through this because I know this is a hot topic. What are your thoughts on all of the new buzz out there? I mean, Starbucks is, level up with the Beyonce, I think it's Beyonce's song on the commercial. It's stuck in my head to add protein to your Starbucks drinks, or Chipotle has this whole separate protein menu. What are your thoughts? Is there this like a marketer's
Well, the
dream?
marketing teams did a really great job because people are talking about it and are interested. Starbucks, their protein packed drinks, they're blending 2% milk with their cold foam and then mixing that with whey protein isolate. That makes it a higher protein beverage. Adding that to coffee can help you feel fuller longer, and it can help really balance out a blood sugar spike, especially if you're doing more of a sweetened beverage. What is whey protein? Not everyone knows what that is. Whey protein is well absorbed, it's easy to digest, and it blends really smoothly in beverages. Not everyone can tolerate dairy, though, or whey protein, because whey is that high quality, complete protein that's derived from milk. And during cheese production, it separates. So it's that like liquid things that come to the
Okay.
top. Then it's turned into a powder and used as a supplement form. So it's still a dairy product. So people who can't digest dairy, lactose intolerant, these products might not be a great option for them, unfortunately.
And what do you think about this Chipotle or other restaurants that have the extra protein boost?
I think it's really great marketing on their part because
Mhm.
it really catches their attention, but most of their items will contain a good amount of protein in them already because if you're adding the beans, if you're adding the steak or the chicken, whatever it is, there's usually going to be a protein source. I do like that Chipotle offers animal sources and plant-based sources, or you can even mix the two. The double high protein bowl has 81 grams of protein. And that example I gave in the beginning, that 150-pound person could maybe only need 81 grams of protein their whole day.
So that's their whole day. They're good.
Potentially, yes. So there's other
Yeah,
better
that's a lot of
options on that
protein.
menu as a dietitian. I really like the high protein, high fiber bowls that they're promoting. And that one has 46 grams of protein and 14 grams of fiber.
So what does protein do for our bodies?
So to make it very simple, protein is essential for growth, development, energy, healing, and it helps maintain your muscle mass and manage your weight with controlling blood sugar levels as well.
Can we have too much?
Excessive protein intake, especially if it's coming from these animal sources, could also now create excess amounts of saturated fat. So you could be increasing your cholesterol levels, heart health concerns. But
Right.
also, a big one here is too much protein can be really taxing on your kidneys over a long period of time. It could be an additional risk for people who are predisposed to kidney disease.
How do we make
Yep.
sure we're getting enough protein without breaking the bank and quick and fast?
Protein is not just found in animal sources, and you're not just needing to cook chicken to get a good amount of protein. You can boost protein with pantry staples, so beans, lentils, even canned fish is a very affordable option to fit in some more seafood. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. Like, don't sleep on cottage cheese. I know people are either like pro cottage cheese or against it based on texture, but that's a good amount of protein in there. You also do have your more inexpensive cuts of meat, like ground turkey, eggs. Those are all they can be added in. Tofu, edamame, even peanut butter has a good source of protein. I want to think about beyond, again, just protein rich quote unquote foods, because your quinoa is going to have some protein in it. Your whole wheat bread even has a little bit of protein. So all of that will continue to add up through your day to help you meet your protein goals.
Wonderful. Well, I think we've covered a lot here in 5 minutes. Open the conversation in the comments. Let's get our
Yeah, let's
protein.
keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Happy to chat.
Thanks for joining us today, Julie.
Thank you for having me.